Lesson 7, Question 10. While many studies have described the potential benefits of urban agriculture, there is a need for more research that measures the impact of urban agriculture on food, access, nutrition, and income generation. Explores the potential of urban agriculture to alleviate global challenges, such as climate change and biodiversity loss, and suggests ways to maximize the benefits of urban agriculture. In relation to these issues, botanical gardens can use emerging research in these areas to inform programmatic approaches. In addition, researchers are exploring growing practices that can maximize production in urban spaces. Botanical gardens may be able to contribute to this work, as well as play a role in educating urban gardeners and farmers about recommended practices for their regions, particularly in the midst of a changing global climate. Finally, botanical gardens can benefit by sharing urban agriculture resources and approaches with one another, including lessons learned in program design, site, design and operation, and partnership, development to promote effective community engagement. Alleviate 경감하다 Botanical Garden 식물원. Lesson 7, Question 11. Colonial labor regimes worsened global human inequality in two ways. First, they depressed payments to workers in the colonies, enabling the production of comparatively and historically cheap products that nonetheless were highly profitable. For the companies of the metropolitan colonizers, this sustained rising profits and the emergence of great fortunes in commerce, industry, and finance in the metropole. Second, when enslaved peoples were freed, enslavers were fully compensated for their loss of property, based upon the market value of the enslaved people at the time. In the case of Haiti, this compensation was paid by the newly independent country to the French elite, lumbering Haiti with a fiscal debt that shaped the continuing underdevelopment of the country into the 20th century. In the case of Britain, this compensation was paid by lower and middle-class taxpayers in Britain over a very long period of time, transferring money to those who had already benefited from enslavement for decades. 메트로폴리탄 식민지에 대한 본국의 룸벌 떠맡기다. 피스칼 재정적인. Lesson 7, Question 12. You can use your days off to figure out whether you are a morning person or a night person. Even though the alarm clock doesn't go off on weekends, some people still merrily leap out of bed. Others pull their pillows over their heads, relieved that for once they won't be torn out of their sleep. In the middle of the night, they can nod off again with visions of breakfast in bed at noon. The natural differences between these types are enormous. If there were no outside constraints, and people could be left to their own devices, some would not go to bed until the others were already awake for the next day. Oscar Wilde enjoyed flaunting his night owl status. When an acquaintance asked the Irish writer whether he could visit him at 9 o'clock, Wilde replied, "You are a remarkable man. I could never stay awake as long as that. I am always in bed by 5 o'clock. Flaunt 과시하다.